Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd's Uttar Pradesh State PG Medical Counseling Info Guide. This is the second in the series of state-wise info guides. We did Karnataka yesterday. If you haven't seen the Karnataka video, please do watch if you're interested in the Karnataka medical counseling. It is an open state. Similarly, Uttar Pradesh is an open state as well. We're doing these two first because these two states have already published their brochures for MDS, which also includes MDMS. Basically, they have published a combined brochure for MDMS and MDS 2024. Will there be changes? Might be changes in 2024 PG brochure, but since MDS is going on, we also know that there have been no changes till now, and so we're taking this forward. In case there is a change for PG later, we will also accommodate for that. So keep looking at changes in the brochure, final brochure, but take this as reference because you have to prepare your certificates, documents, and decide accordingly. We'll be looking at eligibility, the application requirements, certificates, and documents required in this session. The round-wise rules, choice filling and allotment rules, joining, upgradation, and exit rules, we'll take it up later because we are also looking at MDS. By the time the All India counseling starts, MDS would be over in full and we would have a complete idea. So we'll get you clarity on that aspect. If you have not joined our Telegram groups, the Telegram group link is over here. We also have the Uttar Pradesh Telegram group. Just join the Uttar Pradesh Telegram group and post your queries over there. We'll respond. The seats Uttar Pradesh PG Medical Counseling. What are the seats that come under the Uttar Pradesh PG Medical Counseling? 50% of government medical colleges seats go into All India quota. The rest 50% are under Uttar Pradesh Medical Government State Government Medical Counseling, and 100% of seats in private medical colleges. All the private medical college seats come under the state counseling. So Uttar Pradesh, there's only one deemed university, which is Santosh University, which comes under the All India counseling. Other than that, Santosh University seats for PG come under the All India counseling. Other than that, every seat in a private institute comes under the state counseling only, all the seats. So you have to apply for the state counseling if you're looking at private institutes in Uttar Pradesh. NEET PG percentile qualification, 50% for Gen category, 45% for Gen or EWS is 50%, UR PWD or EWS PWD is 45%, OBC SC ST is 40%. In case you are between 40 to 50% and you belong to OBC category or SC ST category, you did not apply as OBC MCL in All India, does not matter. The result, if you are from Uttar Pradesh and you have an OBC certificate, that is sufficient. You will be eligible for Uttar Pradesh state counseling irrespective of whether you are eligible for All India counseling or not. Ineligibility, note this very clearly. Candidates who are allotted in the stray vacancy round of Uttar Pradesh NEET PG 2023 last year and did not join will be debarred. This is a clause that was there last year and they have started implementing it. Even for MDS, 2 candidates they were debarred from UP NEET PG 2024 because they did not join the stray vacancy round seats. It also mentions that candidates pursuing a PG course or failed a PG course are ineligible in the GO. So in case you are pursuing a PG course, at the time of application, we would suggest that you take a call on attending UP PG counseling or not. And if you are attending, maybe it is always better to on paper resign. Your call on that, whether you are participating or not. Then there is a controversial clause. In the NEET PG GO, the NEET PG counseling GO, it is mentioned that a candidate who has already taken admission in the brochure on the basis of earlier NEET PG or MDS is not eligible for NEET PG 2024 counseling until he or she completes and passes the course where he or she is presently admitted. Basically, if you have taken admission in earlier NEET PG and you have not completed the course, you are not eligible for NEET PG 2023. This has an impact. Actually, if this is implemented, it has an impact on who? Candidates who joined the course last year, previous year, and then paid a seat leaving penalty and left the course, correct? It has an impact on them. So there was some confusion initially in MDS too on whether this is actually applicable, not applicable, is it applicable, etc. So they clarified because they already have paid a penalty knowing that they will be eligible for the next year, or this was not told to them earlier when they joined the course last year or when they resigned. So after this they gave a clarification. So even if somebody shares this, clearly tell them that UP has provided a clarification saying this clause is not applicable for 2024 candidates who join. It is applicable for any candidates who joined earlier. It is applicable only for candidates who join in 2024 and then discontinue the course at a later point in time. Those who have already discontinued paid the penalty of 5 lakhs, they will be eligible for NEET PG 2024 in Uttar Pradesh. So you already joined in 2023, quit the course, discontinued the course, paid the 5 lakhs and stipend or penalty, and then you are attending NEET PG 2024, you are eligible. They have clarified that. Same for earlier years. Eligibility for the Uttar Pradesh government quota seats. We look at for eligibility for Uttar Pradesh government quota seats. 50% of government institute seats are there in Uttar Pradesh government quota. Who is eligible? Candidates who have passed MBBS from Uttar Pradesh are eligible. It might be from a state government medical college, state private medical college, or even state private universities of Uttar Pradesh. Candidates who passed MBBS from a state government, private, or any MBBS from Uttar Pradesh basically is eligible. But there are two different criteria that you need to be aware of. So a candidate who passed MBBS from Uttar Pradesh is eligible. There are a lot of queries on Santosh Medical University. Anybody who passed from Santosh University is also eligible for UP state government quota government seats. So Santosh University graduates, earlier there was a confusion on when they passed, before it became a university, etc. That is all gone now. Santosh University graduates are eligible for UP state government quota seats. But who is not eligible of being an UP MBBS? Any candidate who has passed MBBS from IMS BHU, they have their own specific quota under All India. AMU, they have their own specific quota under All India. And AIMS Raebareli or Gorakhpur, the first batch that is coming out, they are not eligible for UP government quota seats. There is always a query for us on UP foreign medical graduates. Are UP foreign medical graduates eligible? No. Unless you are an UP MBBS, you are not eligible. Even within that, some are excluded. But if you are not an UP MBBS, you are not eligible for the state government quota seats. Now we look at the private seats. Who is eligible for the private seats? Everybody is eligible fundamentally for the private seats. The UP private seats are completely open. Any candidate who is MBBS from other states are not eligible for state quota seats, but they are eligible for private seats. UP domicile candidates who did MBBS from other states are not eligible for UP government quota seats, but are eligible for private seats. Anyways, all candidates across India, irrespective of domicile, are eligible for private quota seats. For FMGs and foreign nationals, this is the only option in UP private quota seats. Seat split in UP, state government seats, obviously 50% are there for MBBS from Uttar Pradesh, excluding AIMS, AMU, BHU pass outs. Minority quota, all candidates across India. In minority institutes, 50% of seats are available under the minority quota. All candidates across India are eligible for these if they belong to the minority category. Open quota, all candidates, the seats under Jain minority and Muslim minority there. Open quota, all candidates across India are eligible. Private minority institutes, 50%, and private institutes, all 100% seats are open. So everybody is eligible for all the private seats under Uttar Pradesh. This is one of the states where 100% seats are open for all candidates. And reservation or quotas in Uttar Pradesh PG Medical. Reservation is applicable only for government quota seats, not applicable for private institute seats. Only minority quota is under private institute seats because it is open. All 100% is open. All the other seats, no reservation is applicable. UR is only applicable. You are OBC in your state, no reservation is applicable in UP. So let us say you are from you are an MBBS from Uttar Pradesh but domicile of another state. You will come under the open category only in Uttar Pradesh. You will not be eligible for reservation. Only Uttar Pradesh state candidates will have reservation. These are the reservation percentages. PWD reservation is also available. Incentives are available for in-service candidates, 10, 20, 30% depending upon the number of years you have completed the rural or remote or difficult area service in. 3 years up to a maximum of, for 10% for each year up to a maximum of 3 years, so maximum 30%. No NRI seats in Uttar Pradesh PG Medical. Applications or notifications in Uttar Pradesh state quota, how do you apply? Very simple process. It is a very simple process usually. Multiple stages, but it is a simple process. First go to UP NEET website and then register using the NEET PG roll number and email ID, pay the registration fee. Registration fee would come to around 3,000 rupees or so. Complete registration, enter your domicile, category, subcategory, in-service details, etc. Download the registration slip after confirmation of the registration details. This is very important. pay the security deposit. Before round 1, you will pay a security deposit of 30,000 for government institutes and 2 lakhs for private institutes. If you are opting only for government institutes, it means you are UP MBBS, right? So you will be paying 30,000. If you are from other state, obviously you can only opt for private institutes. You will be paying 2 lakhs as security deposit. Download the security deposit payment receipt and that will have to be submitted later. Registration slip and security deposit payment receipt have to be submitted later. If you have got your admit card now, please save it as a PDF in a drive or email it to you. It will always be useful later because you might lose it. There are a lot of candidates who will run around for the admit card at the end. Get your admit card. When are the certificates and documents required in UP? At the time of admission, certificates and documents are required in UP. Note this, at the time of admission only certificates and documents are required. Originals are required as far as the following documents are concerned. NEET PG admit card will you will already have. Scorecard will come up after the results. Save both. You will need a printout of that at the time of admissions. We will tell you where to go for admissions. Just hold on. Date of birth proof. SSLC 10th or standard certificate is sufficient. MBBS degree certificate or provisional degree certificate, all the mark sheets of MBBS, CRRI or internship completion certificate, the permanent registration certificate. You can be registered in any state medical council, that is fine. After joining Uttar Pradesh PG, you will be given 2 months in case your final seat is your Uttar Pradesh PG. After that, you can get your NOC when August, September, October, November. After that, they will give you 2 months for getting your NOC. Don't need to take it now and then registering for UP. But currently, any state medical council is registration is sufficient. Community certificate is to be taken. Note that community certificate has to be from UP. You can't claim reservation because you are from if you are from another state. PWD candidates for UP, the PWD certificates issued by the designated centers, 16 disability centers, that will be put up later by MCC, that is sufficient. Allotment letter, registration payment slip and the security deposit payment slip are required. We are not going through the round-wise rules of UP now. That is because we are looking at MDS for some confirmation on 1 or 2 rules which we are not very clear about. We will look at that and then get back to you. We will be looking at the fee and penalty of Uttar Pradesh. If you have any queries, you can post your queries now. We will get back to you. We will respond to the queries at the end of the session. Fee and penalty for Uttar Pradesh. Registration fee is 2,000. This we are doing it because you have to be ready with the fees. You are looking at 5 different councils. You will have to know what is the registration fee, etc. 2023's data, 2024's is also similar in the new prospectus. Any changes, we will let you know. 3,000 for registration before round 1. This is only for registration, non-refundable. You can do it through a net banking, credit card or debit card or UPI. This is the usual payment gateway method. In case you go for the stray round, UP is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 including the stray round. In case you are going for the stray round, then you will have to pay an additional 2,000. We will give you 2 things that have changed. Major thing that has changed in UP, the last round of allotment will be online even in UP. That is because, previously there used to be a lot of confusion on whether the last rounds will be offline, online, it will be at institute level, etc. Given the directions of the Supreme Court in December 2021, this year, last year itself they should have implemented, but this year they have implemented, many states have implemented this. The stray vacancy round will be online, which means you will be allotted online. That is what we expect, and then your joining will be directly at the institute. Now, security deposit for 30,000 for government seats, 2 lakhs for private seats, or government plus private too, it is 2 lakhs. This has to be paid at the beginning of round 1 when you register in Uttar Pradesh. And tuition fee available in ZyNerd. You can also check on the hidden fee. This is basically because there are some states which have a hidden fee. Some institutes within Uttar Pradesh might have an additional fee to the tune of 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, etc. This is a problem. Some institutes may ask a slightly higher fee too. If you strongly take it up, it is possible that it might come down. Very few institutes, but please, maybe your institute too. So we're saying very few institutes, but check and take a call on this. How does the admission take place? So as far as UP is concerned, to stop this confusion, for private institutes, admission takes place at the nodal center, and you have to produce a draft at the time of admission on the tuition fee. So basically, a draft has to be, demand draft has to be provided for private medical colleges at the nodal center only. Somebody will be there at the nodal center. You just pay the tuition fee and then your admission is confirmed. But still there is a hidden fee issue. So that is what we are saying. Service bond for government institutes, you directly go to the government institute and get admitted. Service bond penalty, degree it is 2 years and 40 lakhs. In case you leave early, the proportionate balance stipend has to be paid by the candidate. Balance stipend has to be paid. So this is the fee and penalty. We look at the service bond. There's one change again here in UP with respect to the service bond. With respect to the course discontinuation, we'll get back to you on that. There is one minor difference. That's right. So service bond for both AEQ and state candidates apply. Other than in service, the service bond is 2 years 40 lakhs. For in-service candidates, the service bond is 10 years or 2 crores. So this is usually for UP. Many will come back and say that some notice says that 10 years and 2 crores. It is 2 years 40 lakhs for UP. Service candidates, for non-service candidates, if you take through all India quota or state government quota, it is 2 years 40 lakhs. For in-service candidates, it's 10 years or 2 crores. Course discontinuation penalty basis the recommendations by NMC, which strongly recommended that many candidates are not able to resign their course halfway through and therefore take wrong decisions because of the huge penalty that they have to pay if they discontinue the course, etc. during the course period. Uttar Pradesh has come up with the cancellation of the seat leaving penalty. Last year it used to be 5 lakhs penalty if you discontinue a seat during the course period. So this year onwards, they have come up with a no seat discontinuation penalty policy, but you will be debarred for the next 3 years once you take admission. So that is a strong penalty to dissuade you from discontinuing. That is only from UP NEET PG 2024 counselling. So you can take a conscious decision. Financial impact will not be there. You can take a decision based on this impact because anyways, so at least that part has changed as far as UP is concerned. The government stipend, you can see this. There might be a slight DA based increase. We'll also get back to you. On hand will be slightly less after deduction of TDS or in case there are other deductions applicable like HRA deduction. So that is what we have as of now. We'll quickly run you through the last year's information in ZyNerd. Just hold on. Before we take the queries, we'll quickly run you through the last year's information in ZyNerd. Queries, right? Yeah, 1 second. Is it fine now? So under ZyNerd, you have the closing ranks over here. Under the dashboard, you will, if you just go to Uttar Pradesh at any point in time, currently you won't see, this MDS. Currently you won't see much of information because Uttar Pradesh has not notified much except for the MDS part. Now you can always go back here and then check Uttar Pradesh details. Once the timelines and everything are published, you will be able to see all the details. And now you have the closing ranks over here. The closing ranks go to Uttar Pradesh PG Medical. If you are looking at Uttar Pradesh, there is a single counseling here. So, and you can look at the entire closing ranks of 2023, 2024. We are taking 2023 round 1, 2, 3. If you are looking at open state, Uttar Pradesh as an open state, just select the private seats, open quota. You will be able to see all seats and where each of these seats closed along with the bond. You will see here that some institutes have a bond, private medical colleges have a bond and a bond leaving penalty. All the information is available over here in the portal as well. The stipend offered, we have tried to collate as much as possible from the state candidates or from the institutes. That information is also available. Very rarely you will have information missing, probably for 2 or 3 private institutes. This is course wise, category wise, and the closing ranks is also available. If you look at the all India rank now, you will see, for example, let us say we will take I want to know for anesthesia where Uttar Pradesh seats closed under private open category. I'll be able to see all of those in started order at 97,000 to 1 lakh, even at to 1,20,000 in round 3. These seats were available. All the anesthesia seats were available, and you will also see that what is the fee structure of these seats under Uttar Pradesh open quota state counseling. The bond, number of beds, everything is available. Further information will also be available over here in terms of any specific change in fee, etc. Now, you also have the government quota seats. In case you want to look at the government quota seats, you can also look at the government quota seats. Sorry about that. And you will be able to see the entire information over here. This denotes a service candidate. Whenever you have a shade over here, know that it is a service candidate with incentives. So don't go by this ranks. It possibly is a candidate who has a rank of 1190 in the state because of service incentives. The candidate was actually ranked 61,032 but has moved up higher to around 20,000 all India equivalent because of the service incentives. So those specific shaded areas are all service candidates. When you're looking at all India rank, consider that those are deviations, or look at that their equivalent rank. So that is pretty much we have. You can see the same for in case you want to create a choice list for the Uttar Pradesh counseling. You're looking at choices, you can always create a choice list. Don't use a pen and paper is what we would suggest. We have an excellent tool. On an app also it is beautiful. On desktop it is still beautiful. You can just create a choice list and then add on, let us say you want to have general surgery, add on that, change choices, and finally use this for your choice preference list. So, and you can also save it as a PDF. So that is pretty much that we have for you. We'll just take queries now in case you have any queries regarding Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so there are two types of debarments. You have mentioned debarment is for 1 year. There are two types of debarments. We'll come to that. The stray vacancy non-joining is one debarment that is mentioned. The second debarment is mentioned is regarding the seat leaving penalty. We'll come back to you on that in case there is a change. We'll come back to you on that. The seat leaving penalty debarment, we'll just pull out if we are able to get that too for you. So the seat leaving discontinuation debarment is possibly till the time the counseling is completed. That is what created a controversy, saying last year what happened. Seat, if you don't join a seat after joining the being allotted in the stray round this year, 1 year is the debarment. You join a seat in any of the rounds, continue the course, and during the course if you are leaving the seat, then this clause is supposed to be applicable until he or she completes or processes the course where she is presently admitted. So that debarment might be applicable till the time the course completes. Maybe if there is a different thing, you can just share that with us. We'll also change that. We'll modify that. And anyways, we will be checking this once the PG prospectus is out. In case there is a difference, we'll just check that as well. And MBBS non-domicile is only for private. If MBBS non-UP, domicile is only for private UP. Yes, if you are not an MBBS from UP, straight away it is only private colleges. If you are not an MBBS from UP, straight away it is only private colleges. Domicile or of UP or not does not matter. Sir, they recently also reduced debarment in place of bond amount is not for the candidates of session before. Yes, sir. So I'm not sure if you went through our entire session. We have mentioned that. Now what we are mentioning as debarment over here is for this session candidates 2024-25. So 2024-25, if you join and discontinue, there is a debarment. We had mentioned earlier that they came up with this particular clause. You're able to see, right? They came up with this particular clause saying that it is until they complete, and there was confusion saying 2023 discontinued candidates, 2022 discontinued candidates, are they also ineligible? And then they came up with a clarification saying it is to be implemented from the 2024 admission session only, like you rightly mentioned. So that is right. We have already clarified that too. It is only from the 2024 joinees, not for earlier joinees who have discontinued. They will still be eligible. They have already paid a penalty. Does opting for government quota in private colleges, reservation there, what are the chances? If you are opting for government quota in private, there is no government quota differentiation in UP in private medical colleges. So for UP, private medical colleges are one open quota or minority quota. Reservation is not there in open quota. So that question does not arise at all. Which counseling is it done? Private medical colleges all come under the state counseling. Deemed universities come under the All India counseling. No reservation in private colleges in UP. Very rarely, depending upon which state you belong to, some government quota seats in private colleges may have a reservation. That is in your home state. you can avail it only in your home state. Like for example, we'll take an example. Karnataka allows MBBS or schooling based Karnataka schooling based candidates to be eligible for government seats. Within that, there is a set of private seats. Basically, consider it similar to government quota. Only Karnataka MBBS, Karnataka schooling candidates are eligible for government seats. Within that, there is reservation. Within that, there are private seats which have reservation. Now, that reservation is applicable only for Karnataka domicile candidates. You are an MBBS in Karnataka, but did you domicile of other state, you won't be eligible. So, if reservation under AAQ is available for all, in your home state, you can avail reservation for government seats or private institute seats under government quota if your state has such a quota. Otherwise, it is not possible. Does opting for government quota, private reservation, what are your chances for open category? 25 to 30, we'll just take this 25 to 30k DNB psychiatry. In government AAQ, we'll take this. I'm sorry, we might not have time, but we'll just take this. You just have to go to All India Counselling. It is a pretty simple thing to do. You just have to go to All India Counselling over here, and your rank is between 25 to 30k, right? So just put in any rank range of 20,000 plus. 20,000 coming down is lesser chances, and you are looking at psychiatry or respiratory medicine. It might be very difficult if we have not mentioned the category in general category. This may not be possible actually. So we will just take psychiatry and respiration medicine general category, all India quota, and you do view results. It will give you the complete information. We will look at 2023 round 1 to 3 for reference. You will have the complete information in sorted order. What was available about 20,000. There was psychiatry seats in Tripura, Agartala, which closed at 22,538. But beyond that, it has not gone. Slight chances, but not much of chances. If in case you want to look at where everything closed, you want to know where respiratory medicine closed, it is a very simple thing again. Just say respiratory medicine, remove all allotments. You will see where respiratory medicine closed. It was below, it was around 12,450. So chances for respiratory medicine almost nil. Psychiatry may be a chance that you have to take later. Thank you so much for watching. There are no more queries. We will. Okay, so there is one query from Sonal Singhal, which Dr. Sonal Singhal, which you missed. MBBS non-UP, yeah, we took that query. So anything else, just please call us if you have any queries. You can also join the UP State Telegram group for your queries. We will respond back on UP State Telegram. Thanks a lot for watching.